According to John D. Hall, at the end of the day, the overwhelming key to a child's success is the positive influence of the parents. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about personality development on today's edition of Parenting Issues on YouTube. We are going to talk about this using Erik Erikson's personality development theory. Like I said when I introduced this topic, Erik Erikson's personality development theory is in 8 stages. I've talked about stage 1, stage 2, and today I'm going to talk about stage 3. By the grace of God, like I promised when I introduced this topic, I'm going to walk with you all through the 8 stages. God help me, I will do that. Okay, now, in a layman's language, like I said in my previous video, please, before I continue, if you've not watched that video, please go back and watch them about Erik Erikson's personality development theory, stage 1 and stage 2, because I'm not going to repeat what I said in that video. I'm going to continue with the 3rd stage today. So in a layman's language, personality is everything that make up an individual, the values, the lives, and all that. In the 3rd stage of Erik Erikson's personality development theory, he said, and I quote, that this 3rd stage falls in the lives of children from 4 years to 5 years. And he said that this is the stage of initiative versus guilt. Now, what he's trying to say is that at 4 years, your child should start having initiative to do some things, to solve little problems. What it means also is that at 4 to 5 years, your child is not supposed to cry when his or her toy gets spoiled. The child is supposed to think out a way to solve it. The child is supposed to think out a way to fix it. Let me use that word. So, if you fail to do this, if you fail to allow your child to do this, what it means is that you can help your child develop initiative apart from fixing toys that I talked about. You can also give the child small chores, like little things in the house, clean the water you spilled on the ground, fix this particular thing you spoiled, go and look for this particular thing you lost, and all that. These are little ways the child can think. Initiative is all about using your senses to think of solutions to problems. You can agree with me that most of our youths today hardly think. I'm sorry to say that, but that's the reality. They hardly think. They want already made of everything. So if you want your child to be a great thinker, between 4 to 5 years, encourage this initiative by always allowing the child to fix little things. That is why when we were growing up, if your mom tells you to go keep a cup and you're like, "Mom, where will I keep it?" She may say, "Keep it on your head." That was an indirect way of teaching us initiative. So today, unfortunately, we do everything for our children. The initiative is no longer there. So Erikson is saying that at 4 to 5 years, your child should start developing initiative. Now, when you fail to provide this for your child will develop a personality called shame. Another angle to this is that you don't compare your child with other children. Everybody is unique. Everybody has his or her own abilities. At 4 to 5 years, you don't come and say, "Oh, my neighbor's child can recite 1 million words in the world. My neighbor's child can do this and do that, but you cannot do that." You don't do that. When you do that, you are also increasing this shame in your child, which will not help the child. Remember, this is a growing human being. Just like when we started from birth to 1 year, then 2 years to 3 years, and today we are talking about 4 years to 5 years. So this is a gradual process. When you follow this up gradually, you end up building a personality in your child, a solid and quality personality in your child that you'll be proud of. By the time a child of 4 to 5 years is able to develop initiative, This includes the school assignments. When your child comes back with an assignment, you don't just take the pencil or the pen and start doing it for that child. You don't do that. You allow the child to think out solution to it. Then when the child thinks, you tell the child, do it and bring whatever you've done for me to correct. So let the child think about it, think out how to figure out the solution, do it whether right or wrong, and then bring back to you. By the time you start correcting, you must have infused this initiative in your child, and by the time your child is getting all this right, the aspect of shame will be leaving the child. Now when you don't do this for your child, the child will end up growing into someone who has inferiority complex, because from shame it will keep increasing. By the time the child gets to adolescence, you see that person having inferiority complex. So when next you see an adult who has an inferiority complex, just know that why that particular person was in his or her 4 to 5 years stage of life, this spirit of initiative, this value of initiative was not inculcated in the person. So the person grows up to develop inferiority complex. Then while the child is developing initiative, it also boosts the child's self-confidence and self-esteem, because whenever you are able to do something on your own, there's this feeling of happiness, self-fulfillment in you. So you can actually help your child develop that from 4 to 5 years. All right, that's where I'll draw the curtains on today's teaching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you've not, because next video will be the 4th stage. So make sure you don't miss out. Just subscribe. Whenever I upload it, you get to watch it and learn. If you've learned something from this video, please don't be selfish. Share with your friends, share with your loved ones, because knowledge is power. Ignorance is very, very expensive. You can get it right and raise up that highly placed and responsible individual of your choice. Until I come your way again next time, cheers.